Hello, dear viewers. Today, we remember one of the most beloved fathers in television history, Mike Brady, and the unforgettable actor who brought him to life, Robert Reed. From 1969 to 1974, he graced our screens in The Brady Bunch, a kind and wise man who was a father to 6 children. But the life behind the camera was very different from the perfect world of Mike Brady. Today, we will take a closer look at the unknown aspects of Robert Reed's life, his family, his tragic end, and what he left behind. Robert Reed, born John Robert Reitz Jr. in Illinois in 1932, developed a passion for acting from a young age and studied drama at Northwestern University. After a successful stage career, he moved to Hollywood. Before The Brady Bunch, he was known for his performance in the series The Defenders from 1961 to 1965. But the role that made him a global star was undoubtedly Mike Brady, the architect. While Robert Reed loved playing Mike Brady, he often complained about the show's light and stereotypical scripts. As a serious Shakespearean actor, he wanted to be taken seriously and was critical of the show's storylines. He would frequently get into heated arguments with the show's producer, Sherwood Schwartz, on set. While Robert's perfectionism was sometimes challenging for the crew, it showed his deep commitment to acting. In 1957, Robert Reed married Marilyn Ann Coso. A year later, they had a daughter named Karen. However, their marriage lasted only 5 years, and they separated in 1959. Robert Reed was someone who preferred to keep his private life away from the cameras. Unlike Mike Brady, his relationship with his wife and child was quite complex. The reason for Robert Reed's separation was a topic that was taboo even in Hollywood at the time: his homosexuality. Robert Reed had to hide his sexual identity throughout his life, living under the pressure of keeping this secret. He never remarried after the separation, and his relationship with his daughter always remained distant. This was one of the biggest tragedies in Robert Reed's life. On one hand, he was Mike Brady, the beloved family man, and on the other, he was a lonely man who couldn't fully connect with his own family. After Robert Reed's death, his house in Malibu was found abandoned, which came as a shock to his fans. Yet this house was once a place where Reed spent joyful moments with his friends, especially with his co-star from the show, Florence Henderson, Carol Brady. The photos of the abandoned house were a sad testament to how lonely a life the once glamorous star led. A house with broken windows, a yard with dead plants, and forgotten memories inside. This house, like Reed's life, looked perfect from the outside but contained broken pieces within.
Robert Reed passed away in 1992 at the age of 59. The official cause of death was colon cancer. However, the autopsy report revealed that Reed was also HIV positive and that complications from AIDS had played a role in his death. At the time, AIDS was still heavily stigmatized, and Reed's family tried to keep this fact a secret as much as possible. Robert Reed spent the last years of his life in great secrecy. As his illness progressed, he became more reclusive and withdrew from social life. While his death deeply saddened all his loved ones, the revelation about AIDS was surprising to many at the time. But this disclosure also highlighted the heavy burden of the secrets he had carried throughout his life.
Robert Reed earned an iconic status as part of the Brady Bunch. After his death, his legacy continued to live on through reruns and spin-offs of the show. Before his death, his net worth was estimated to be around $2 million. While not a huge sum for a Hollywood star, it was a testament to his dedication and talent throughout his acting career. Robert Reed became a father figure to a generation through his role as Mike Brady. The perfect, compassionate father on screen stood in sharp contrast to his tragic and lonely life in reality. His story reveals the pain, hidden identities, and loneliness that were kept secret behind the glamorous world of Hollywood. Robert Reed was perhaps trapped in a role he never truly desired. But as we remember him today, we remember not just Mike Brady, but also a talented, perfectionist, and melancholy man who bravely tried to face life. A beautiful smiling photo of Robert Reed appears on screen at the end. The background music slowly swells and the video ends.